What's up, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free Major League Baseball home run prop show for Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure you head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to the home run prop action for Wednesday. Had a fantastic day with the home run props on Tuesday. Managed to hit a total of 9 home run props. Again, we do give out a fair number of them, so I'm not just saying, hey, I gave out X number and I hit 9. I'm just saying hitting 9 home run props is tough. There's 9 guys on a roster or in a batting lineup, sometimes more, times 30 teams, 270. So you got to try to pick out the ones you like, and sometimes there aren't even home run props in those games. So managed to pick out some nice home run prop winners. Hope to carry that over into Wednesday's action. We're going to try to go a little bit quick fire today because unfortunately this video is getting a little bit close to first pitch. Our morning show did run a little bit long. But this is what I'm going to say. If you miss out on the early games, fear not. There's still some later afternoon and even evening action. Or what I know some people have started to do is if you miss out on the first pitch of the game, you try to bet it live. Because I know a lot of people like to bet these games live as well. But I will say these home run props, high risk, high reward. Not plays I recommend anybody dump their whole bankroll into. Just plays for some side action on the, with some pizza money or some coffee money. Nothing to go too crazy over. I do know that some people like to play these home run props as parlays, though. I personally recommend whatever you take from here. You don't have to play every single one. I recommend playing it straight. But like I said, I know some people like to parlay these props. So if you're going to parlay and you do a parlay that's at least 3 legs, look into a round robin. It's going to, yes, it's going to increase the cost of the bet, but it's also going to give you a safety net in the event that, say, you do a 3-leg parlay. Instead of it being a $5 bet, it'll be $20. And if $5 is your unit size, but if you hit 2 out of 3, you'll still profit. I did a home run prop parlay / round robin the other day. So if you want to go back to that video, sort of see how that breaks down, you can head on back and check that out. But sorry if I'm rambling a little bit. I'm trying to get this out quick for you guys. So without further ado, we'll get right into it. I'll show you guys the player props that we did hit on Tuesday. Came through with Kyle Schwarber at plus 285. Bryce Harper came through at plus 375. You had a same game probably with those guys. That was probably a nice payday. Adam Duvall continuing his hot stretch at plus 245. Alex Bregman coming through at plus 575 in that one. Yordan Alvarez cashing for us at plus 325. We had Royce Lewis as a nice pair at plus 540. We also had Bo Naylor come through for us. Where is he? Right here at plus 600. He came through. Also caught Shea Langoliers from the Oakland A's plus 460, and Mookie Betts finished it off at plus 350 to finish off our day of home run prop action with winning. But before we get into the home run props, I want to quickly remind everyone, love interacting with you guys. So let me know in the comments below if you like the angle I took on some of these games. Do you not like the angle I took? Do you have player props of your own? Heck, I might have even missed a couple of guys that you guys like. So drop them in the comments. But if you're gonna do that, I ask you drop them in there before the games start. If they're not in there before the game start, they don't help anybody. We're trying to beat the books as a team here. One team, one goal. That goal every single day is to get us paid, whether it's spreads, money lines, player props, totals, you name it. Again, remains the same. Let's make some money, and let's get right into it. With the first game of the day, we're going to go to this match between the Phillies and the Angels. I'm going to go with Phillies heavy again as they've dominated the Angels in this series. And against the lefty and Reed Detmers, Detmers has allowed 7 home runs and allowing a home run in 4 of his last 5 starts. So I'm going to go with Kyle Schwarber, who's hitting 364 with 3 home runs, 4 extra base hits the last 10 days against lefties. Also going to roll with Alec Boehm, who's got a 300 average, 2 homers the last 10 days against lefties. And Bryce Harper, who's hitting 583 with 2 home runs, 4 extra base hits in the last 10 days against left-handed pitching as well. Now going on to this matchup between the Orioles and the White Sox. I'm going to go with the Orioles. I'm going to go with Anthony Santander to hit a home run in this one. He's got 4 home runs with a 444 average against right-handed pitching. I'm also going to go on the White Sox here. I don't love the White Sox for home runs much lately, but I am going to look at Lennon Sosa against Kyle Gibson. Gibson's allowed 5 home runs in his last 4 starts against right-handed. I was not supposed to say against right-handed pitching, but 5 home runs in his last 4 starts. Lennon Sosa getting the start here, and I'm going to roll with him for a home run. 3 homers, 273 average against righties in the last 10 days. Then moving on to this game between the Twins and the Guardians. Again, the Twins and Guardians, not necessarily two teams that I love for home runs as of late, but I think there's spots here, for the Guardians against Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray hasn't allowed a whole lot of home runs, but Bo Naylor's hitting well enough that he's worth a shot. 3 homers in the last 10 days against righties with a 3.33 average. Ramon Laureano, 2 home runs against righties the last 10 days with a 3.33 average as well. On the other side for the Twins against Tanner Bybee, I'm going to go with Royce Lewis. He's got 5 homers against right-handed pitching in the last 10 days with a 250 batting average. It's going to be Royce Lewis for a home run in that one. Now, I'm going to move on to this game between the Padres and the Cardinals. For the for the Cardinals against Rich Hill, who has a lot of home run in 5 straight starts, 7 home runs total. I'm going to go with Paul Goldschmidt. Head-to-head against Rich Hill, he's got 440 batting average with 2 home runs. I'm also going to look at Nolan Arenado, who's hitting 231 with a home run in his career against Rich Hill as well. On the other side for the Padres against Miles Michaelis, he's allowed a home run in 4 straight starts, 5 home runs total in those starts. And go with Juan Soto, who's hitting 357 in his career with 2 home runs versus Miles Michaelis. I'm also going to roll with Manny Machado, who's got 2 home runs with a 286 average last 10 days against right-handed pitching. And in his career against Michaelis, he's got 2 hits, but both of those have gone for extra bases with a home run. So I'm going to take Manny Machado for a home run there as well. Now I'm going to go to this game between the Washington Nationals and Toronto Blue Jays. For the Blue Jays against lefty Patrick Corbin, I'm supposed to say, right? It's lefty. Corbin, 10 home runs allowed last 7 starts. He's given up a home run in 6 of those 7 starts, and he's allowed 2 or more home runs in 3 starts of those 7. So I'm going to roll with Davis Schneider here. I'm going to keep rolling with the rookie who's on quite the tear. 2 home runs, a 500 average last 10 days against left-handed pitching. 5 of his 6 home runs since coming up to the major leagues have come against left-handed pitching. So I'm going to take Davis Schneider. I'm also going to look at Danny Jansen, who's got a home run and a 500 batting average against lefties in the last 10 days. On the other side for the Nationals against Chris Bassett, who has been pretty good at Rogers Center, but still has allowed a home run in his last 6 starts, 7 home runs total. And I go with Joey Menezes. It's 370 average with a 2 extra base hits in the last 10 days against right-handed pitching. Menezes there's not a ton of home run hitters for the Nationals against righties in the last 10 days. But I don't go with guys because they're due, but for me, this is just a gut feeling play where I think Menezes could be the one to hit a home run off of Bassett if there is one. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any plays in this Astros and Red Sox game. I feel like there should be some plays against Framber Valdez on Houston. He's their staff ace, but he's given up a ton of home runs since the All-Star break. 5 home runs in 4 August starts, 7 home runs in his last 6 starts overall. On the other side, Boston sending Cutter Crawford. Houston's been hitting well in the first 2 games of this series, but they're still just against right-handed pitching as a team in the last couple of weeks, basically since the All-Star break. So let me know if you guys have anything here, and if you drop a home run prop and it hits, you may get a shout-out on the next home run prop video. But let's move on to this match between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. For the Oakland A's, I'm going to go with Shea Langoliers against Bryce Miller. Miller's pitched well, especially at home, but Shea Langoliers, 4 home runs, a 316 average in the last 10 days against right-handed pitching. He cashed for us yesterday. That's not why I'm picking him. I like the matchup against Miller. I think he goes back-to-back jacks here. I'm also going to, for the Mariners against Zach Neal, righty Zach Neal, going to go with Cal Raleigh, who's got a 364 average with 2 home runs, 4 extra base hits in the last 10 days against right-handed pitching. I'm also going to look at Julio Rodriguez, who's hitting 421 with 2 homers and 3 extra base hits in the last 10 days against righties as well. And Teoscar Hernandez, who's got 4 home runs against right-handed pitching in the last 10 days with a 345 average. So Teoscar Hernandez would be the play there for me. Now, look at this match. We're going to go look at a couple of games here. I'm going to look at the Rangers and Mets. For the Rangers against right-handed pitcher Denny Reyes, I'm going to go with Corey Seager, who's got 2 home runs against righties in the last 10 days with a 321 batting average. And Mitch Garver, who's got 4 homers in the last 10 days against righties with a 269 average. On the other side for the Mets against Dane Dunning, I just didn't love many Mets in that game. There's a few options you could have rolled with, maybe guys like DJ Stewart, Pete Alonso, but nothing stood out strong enough for me to even go with a lean there. Just because I don't know what we're going to see from the Mets. The Mets have gone back to really regressing and struggling offensively in this series. So just my thought process on that one. But moving on, going to this game between the Braves and the Rockies. For the Braves against Kyle Freeland, Freeland's allowed 9 home runs in giving up a home run in 5 of his last 7 starts, including 3 starts where he's had 2+ home runs allowed. And a goal with Marcell Ozuna, who he's hitting 500 against left-handed pitching in the last 10 days with 3 home runs. Austin Riley, my other play here, 2 home runs with a 3.13 average against lefties in the last 10 days as well. Now going on to our last game of the day. Again, sorry this is a short video, but I was cutting it close, and I want to make sure that you guys have stuff to bet on, stuff to get in. So I'm going to roll with this match between the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. For the Dodgers against right-handed pitching Brandon Pfaadt, who has struggled, a 5.91 ERA for much of this season. You got Mookie Betts going here, a 3.19 average with a home run, 3 extra base hits in the last 10 days against right-handed pitching. Max Muncy, a home run, 6 extra base hits in the last 10 days against righties with a 3.46 average. Muncy really tearing the cover off the ball right now. Freddie Freeman, a 4.29 average with a home run, 5 extra base hits in the last 10 days against righties. Will Smith, 2 homers against righties with a 2.50 average the last 10 days. And James Outman, 2 home runs with a 2.63 average last 10 days against right-handed pitching to round things out. But again, today we went rapid fire. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I appreciate you. There's only going to be a small card tomorrow, 4 Major League Baseball games. So we may just be rolling with a home run prop parlay / round robin. We'll see if maybe we can pull out a few more plays from there. So at least you guys have something for the action. But again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find us at Pickdawgz Premium. And, make sure that you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. And also make sure that you got notifications turned on. Today is a perfect example of why. We will get this video out before the first pitch of the opening game. But sometimes it doesn't always leave a whole lot of time between when the video is released and first pitch. So if you have notifications on, you get notified when this video drops. You get to get the picks, and you get to get them in. And also, while you're at Pickdawgz Sports Chat Place, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools out there. They're going to do all the heavy lifting for you. They will show you player props. They'll show you how often the prop hits, the actual player prop, whether the player and whatever prop that you're betting on. They'll also show you the best possible price that's out there depending on the book. Now the nice thing is, if you don't have an account with the book, it's giving you the best price. You click on that price, you sign up, you get a sportsbook bonus offer on us as a new customer. And you're also getting to add to your advantage over the books that they can't take away from you, which is your ability to shop lines and find the best possible number. There's also other tools on there, streaks, if you like betting hot and cold streaks. There's multiple parlay builders. If you like betting on parlays, they'll build parlays for you. Profitable teams, angles, underdogs, list goes on and on. We're all different in how we like to bet our money, but the one thing that unites us all is the fact that we like to make money when we're betting. So definitely make sure you head on over to Pickdawgz Sports Chat Place, check out those betting tools, because I promise you, they will make you some serious coin. But thank you so much for watching. Again, let's crush the books on Wednesday.